Nomine Patri et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Amen. So what the laity and airline passengers have in common is they are the last line of defense. Our own government will not protect us against terrorists. Our own president cannot even use the phrase global war on terrorism. Our own director of Homeland Security is so delusional, she says that, quote, the system worked. What planet are these people on? Like I said, they are delusional. We can't count on them. That's why I have a pistol. That's why I have a shotgun. That's why I realize that I am responsible for the defense of my family and my home. I call the cops, God bless them, but it's going to be minutes until they get here. It's going to take me half a second to cock that pistol. It's going to take me half a second to cock that shotgun. Anybody tries to hurt me or my family, I will take care of them. It's my primary responsibility. Anyways, our government will not fight this war on terrorism as if it's a war. Their actions in the past few days have proven that. Now, getting to the Catholic Church, just like I've posted below that little article put out by Bishop Accountability. Those are Catholic laity that are getting the word out. Because we can't count on our own bishops. There are a few courageous ones out there. There are a few truly Catholic bishops left. But for the most part, they're wolves in sheep's clothing. And I have posted below the link proving that 2/3 of the USCCB, when this homosexual rape scandal took place, when it broke, and don't give me this pedophilia bullshit, it was homosexual rape. But anyways, when it took place, 2/3 of the USCCB actively participated in a cover-up. These guys are concerned about the salvation of souls? No, they're not. They are not. By protecting homosexual rapists of boys, of teenagers, they have proven they do not care about you, about me, about the church that Christ gave us, or about Christ. They are wolves in sheep's clothing who will come down on the flock and rip the throats out of the ewes and the lambs. They've proven that. And we've been warned. Our Lady of Akita warned us in 1973, which, by the way, is a church-approved apparition. But anyways, Our Lady warned of us that the work of the devil will infiltrate even into the church itself. This is nothing new, people. We've been warned. And unfortunately, so many people want to just cover their ears, stick their heads in the sand, and say, but I'm obedient to my bishop. Archbishop Marcel Lefebvre of the SSPX said it right. Obedience to error is not obedience. And like the Catholic caveman says, what do airline passengers and the laity have in common? We are the last line of defense. Real quick, I want to point out to you also, pardon me, the article from bishopaccountability.org. It shows the relationship between the Irish seminary system and the homosexual rapists wearing Roman collars in this country. The link is just, it's indisputable. But let's talk real quick about the church in Ireland, how it's in an absolute utter meltdown. In 2005, the Archbishop of Dublin, Archbishop Martin, openly defied the Pope. When the Pope came out and said that homosexuality, active or otherwise, is incompatible with the Catholic priesthood, the Archbishop of Dublin challenged the Pope and said that he saw no reason why gays couldn't be admitted to the priesthood. And I've got the link to that posted below too. Keep in mind also that, again, pardon me, that the posting from bishopaccountability.org shows in the 70s and 80s the link between the Irish seminaries, the church in Ireland, and the rape scandal in America. Keep in mind also, in 2005, when I originally posted that article about Archbishop Martin, the Archdiocese of Dublin ordained 0 men to the priesthood. 0. For the first time in the history of that archdiocese. Does that give you any idea of how things are? Oh, by the way, in 2005 also, Archbishop Martin kicked out 6.7% of the seminarians in the last remaining seminary in Ireland. What did they do that was so horrible? They knelt for Holy Communion. He kicked out 6.7% of the seminary class because they showed reverence to Christ in the Eucharist. It's all about hand-holding. It's all about you and me. It's all about how we feel. It's all about horizontal worship and not vertical worship. It's about worshiping the God within us that has so taken over the church in Ireland, that has so taken over the church in America. And the fruits of it is an absolute destruction of the church. And like I said, the parallels to the joke that we call protection against terrorism in this country. Well, like I said, folks, no, not like I said, like Archbishop Lefebvre said, obedience to error is not obedience. Keep that in mind, please. Again, please get politically active. Okay. Until next time, goodbye, good luck, God bless.